Hi everyone, today I'll be sharing with you my mini chicken tutorial. This pattern is completely no-sew and beginner friendly. It only takes 20 minutes to make and is great for markets or as a small gift for your friends. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial and let's get started. First, you can use any kind of yarn. I'm using Premier Parfait Chunky, which is a size 6, and I'm using the color Toffee. You will also need a 5mm crochet hook, seven safety eyes, or you can choose to embroider them. You will also need a keychain, some scissors, and a tapestry needle. Some yellow yarn for the beak, red yarn for the comb, a stitch marker, and you'll also be needing some stuffing. So first we'll start with the slip knot. So make a loop with your yarn, then bring the tail around and insert the hook right where the tail is and pull both ends of the yarn. Then we'll make 2 chain stitches, 1, 2, and then in the second chain from the hook, we will crochet 6 single crochets. You could also make a magic ring and then single crochet 6, but I feel like for plush yarns, the chain 2 method works better. Okay, you should have 6 single crochets. Now for round 2, single crochet into the next stitch and insert your stitch marker so you know where your round starts. Then increase into that same stitch . And then increase in the next 5 stitches. You should have 12 stitches. Make sure to insert your stitch marker on the first stitch of each round. So single crochet, insert your stitch marker, and then into the next stitch we will make an increase. So single crochet, and then single crochet again in the same stitch. And then we'll repeat that pattern 5 more times. So single crochet, increase, and continue that pattern around. So now we have a total of 18 stitches. Okay, so this next part is a little bit tricky because we are going to add the wings, but if you follow along carefully, you'll be fine. Make 8 single crochets and insert your stitch marker in the first stitch. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then in the next stitch you will single crochet into the front loop only of this stitch. So insert your hook into the front loop only and make a single crochet like normal. And then you're going to chain 2. This is going to create the wing. And then you're going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook. And then we'll repeat that one more time. So 8 single crochet, then in the next stitch you will single crochet into the front loop only, and chain 2 and single crochet into the second chain from the hook. And that's the end of this round. You made it. So for round 5 we will basically single crochet all the way around. So start with 8 single crochets and make sure to insert your stitch marker. And when you get to the wing, crochet into the back loop only of the previous round. So back loop only and normal single crochet, and then we'll continue the round with 8 single crochets and then crochet into the back loop only again. And back loop only of this stitch. For the next round, single crochet all the way around and you should have 18 stitches. If you want your chicken to be shorter, you can skip this round and move on to round 7. Okay, this is the final round. Start with a single crochet make sure to add your stitch marker. And then in the next 2 stitches, you're going to do a decrease like this. And then make another single crochet and decrease over the next 2 stitches. And repeat this pattern 4 more times. Take out your stitch marker and fold your chicken in half so that the wings are on either side of the body. Now choose which side of the chicken you want to be the tail. I just chose the one that was closest to my hook so I could get to it faster. Then you're going to single crochet until you reach the spot where you want the tail to be. We'll do a half double crochet for the tail. Now yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull through the stitch, and then yarn over and pull through the remaining 3 loops. Make a slip stitch to end the round and then cut the yarn, leaving a long tail for sewing. The chicken body is now complete. Add eyes in between the second and third round, counting from the top and on each side of the wings. I'm using 7mm eyes, but you can use any size that you want. Lightly stuff the chicken body. Okay, so now we're going to close up the body with the tail. So insert your hook into these 2 stitches across from each other, okay, and then bring your hook and thread the tail through those 2 stitches. Now we're going to repeat that again. So insert your hook into these 2 stitches across from each other, and then take the yarn and thread it through those 2 stitches. And you're going to repeat that all the way until you reach the end. If you're planning to add a keychain, take the tail and thread it to the bottom of the chicken so we can use it later. If you're not planning to add a keychain, just cut the yarn and hide the tail inside the body. We will attach the keychain after the other details. Okay, now that that's out of the way, we're going to add the comb. Take the needle and insert it right between the eyes. Bring the needle out about 2 stitches away from the starting point. You're just going to go over that 3 or 4 times. Tie the ends together when you're finished. Next, we will add the beak. Thread the yarn and then insert the needle between the eyes about 1 stitch apart from each eye. Go over that spot 3 or 4 times. When you're finished, tie off the ends and hide the tail inside the body. Now I'm going to show you how to attach the keychain using the tail from before. So thread your needle, and then you're going to insert it in the same hole as before, so basically we're going back where we went. And you're going to bring it out to the middle of the chicken or wherever you want your keychain to be. And you're going to bring it all the way through, and then take your keychain and thread it through the needle so that it's on the yarn. So now we're just going to secure the keychain onto the chicken. Do a couple stitches onto the body. Just bring the yarn through the chicken a couple times so that the keychain stays in place. It's the same thing that we did when we were closing the hole on the chicken. And when you're finished, just cut the yarn and hide the tail. And you're done. Thank you so much for crocheting with me today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!